Hi, this is Naomi with Sword and Steel, and today's enjoyment is the White Dwarf issue 461. Some new rules in there, it seems, for Maelstrom of War and Realms of Chaos, so painting schemes organized for Slaanesh, and a couple flashpoints and little stories, and we're gonna enjoy it, and we're gonna look at all the pretty pictures and see exactly what this has in store for us. Alright, issue 461, The Rise of the Charnel Kingdom, Realm of Chaos, Slaanesh, exclusive Maelstrom of War rules, tactics for Warhammer Underworld, a tale for Warlords Age of Sigmar, and much more for Warhammer Age of Sigmar and Warhammer 40k with the Flashpoint Caradon Warzone and a Flashpoint for Broken Realms. That's the first Flashpoint for Age of Sigmar, I'm pretty sure. And I thought, why not just check this out at the same time? It's the Euroventress Bookmark, to go with the Euroventress book, I suppose. And it's at $12.50 for the UK, $15.50 for Europe, $18.50 for the US, $20.50 for Canada, and $26 for Australia. Let's see what this $20 gift, this bookmark, is all about. Yeah. And just quickly, before we get into the White Dwarf. So, metal up top. Ooh, fancy. And painted one side, and then this feels much like a one of their plastic rulers, but a little bit thicker. Ooh, my goodness, it's two. Huh. I guess that's why it feels thicker. So yeah, it's basically one of their rulers, a plastic. There are two parts to it for some reason. Cool. It's pretty solid. This part, this metal, reminds me of a metal belt buckle, and it's pointy. In case you forgot your bookmark in your book, it'll poke you. Secondary use, a weapon. Cestus. Cute. My physiological recovery is above and beyond even the apothecarian's most optimistic projections. I am stronger, faster, and tougher than I ever was before. Okay, Uriel. White Dwarf. What shall we find today? Sigmar strikes back. Yes. Hello, team. Sigmar strikes back against ghouls, I guess. Last issue started out the year with the glorious return of A Tale of Four Warlords, and the beginning of a flashpoint for Warhammer Age of Warhammer 40k, the latter of which continues here, certainly not to be outdone. Warhammer Age of Sigmar strikes back with the first episodes of its Tale of Four Warlords in this series. Lumineth, Realm Lords, Cities of Sigmar, and Slaves to Darkness, and Hidden Knights of Slaanesh combo. They all will muster mighty forces while forging new heroes on the anvil of apotheosis. Issues all as okay. Alright, let's just get into it. Ooh, minis. Look at that one. By Yale Gurry. Oh, nice metal. These are really pretty. Pretty. My favorite. That looks so awesome. Ooh, nice little subtle glowing effect. That worked really well. Do you see that? It looks awesome. Okay. Wow. Look at you. Tyrannid Maleceptor by Gavin John. Oh, cute. What is that? Part of a tank and it's blown off. That's a very cute effect. Wow, striking. Very cool. Painting question. Lord of Skin and Sinew. I've decided I would paint a gang of corpse grinder cultists. Would you be able to find out how the ones on the box are painted? And that is how for this guy, I guess. Yeah, oh yeah. So they're giving this guy as an example, but I do remember the corpse grinder cults because I have them. They are they currently look like this. Yeah. I've got a ways to go. But yeah. So all of the corpse grinder cults were all painted in this scheme. So I imagine that's all you need if you wanted it. Me, I'm actually going to paint them a little bit differently. Future projects. Dear White Dwarf, greetings from your loyal colony down under. I'll let that read. Ultramarines Chaplain Captain and Blade Guard Ancient by Damien Thomasina. Very nice. I like this slow dirtying of the robes at the bottom. Oh, Orc Big Mech in Mega Armor by Rob Davis. Very nice. A nice little addition of a razor wire. Yellow. Oh my, look at that noise marine. Whoa, that is quite the base. Knight and Cantor. Cool. That's quite the nice looking metal you have there. By Francesco Olivieri. Neat. Cool. Sloppity Bile Piper by Gerald Bray. Nice colors. Noise Marine by Rick Ferreira. Such a crazy model. Rogue Psyker from the Blackstone Fortress by Gianluca Sharbaf-Azari. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Cool. Stormcast Eternals. Look at that blue. Pretty. By Jonathan DeVos. Well. Oh, and look, you even have little effects while all their stuff is covered in dust at the bottom. Nice. And see, even his... Because every now and then you know he's going to be stomping it down into the ground. Cool. That is some nice metal. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Necron Annihilation Barge by Laurent Lethulier. Lethulier? One of the two, maybe. Ah, Laurent? I apologize for your name, but oh my gosh. Pretty. I'm just admiring all these glowy effects. Oh, look at the glowy effect on you too. Pro. Alpha Legion Master of Position by Ladislav Major. Wow, it's quite the bright yellow. Pretty. Pretty purple. Nice base. Simple, and yet it works so nicely. I like the fact that these are it's got such bright colors going on, and then this is more muted. Still colorful, but more muted, with a little bit of blood on the floor, on the ground, because why wouldn't you? Oh, Orc Pain Boy by Hans Dampf. Ooh, look at you. Carl Jordan. Since I was a boy, school ended, I joined the army. That was the end of my hobby time. Aww. Afghanistan, Iraq, and North Ireland. Often felt like a guardsman. By Carl. Yeah, I guess it is good. Now I'm a father and at the end of my military service. I see one of my lictors attached through Kill Team. Ah, Kill Team lictor. My dining room table is used for gaming in the evening with friends. It's funny because this hobby started in my parents' dining room in 1993. Second generation. Neat. Oh, cute. That is bright. Super bright. It works though. Alright, back to Pain Boy. Off somewhere doing nastiness. Like this random piece. Very cool. Sanguinary Priest, looking very active. Ooh, creepy cherub. Ooh, Knight and Cantor by Shane Hickman. This was by Tom Danvers. Oh, I like it. I like this very shiny silver. Pristine. He keeps his uniform and armor pristine. Cool. I like it. Blood Angels Blade Guard Veterans. Looking nice. Pretty shields. Nice little blood effects going around. Getting their work done. Looks nice. Very nice looking. What in the world is going on there? This month's Conversion Corner. I assumed it was conversion, I've got to say. Oh, and that was by Matthew O'Toole. Adrian Brissonette, aka Jean Pienteur. Oh, I recognize you. That is not what you normally carry. Cute. Oh my gosh. Wow, these look cool. Quarry Carrier. H3PH7 8. First Huntress Berghith Wendelheim. Alistair. Servo Spotter K3. Are you? UV1N. Theodosia. Is that supposed to be a female? Oh my gosh, it is supposed to be a female. With quite the head. Oh, cute little subtle effect, but it works really well. And Odeon. Oh my goodness. What is going on? What is it? This is the Wendelheim clan, a group of Electra hunters from the Milton Gate, protectors of the old ashes trails and gatherers of holy metallic wastes of the Malachi desolation. We thought it would be interesting to come up with a Warhammer 40k version of the Warcry setting. I picked Stormcast for the base of the models and turned them into big game hunters using a few Adeptus Mechanicus, I thought so. Heads and arms, big guns from Orlocks and Space Marines, and a lot of spare bits from the bits box. Look at that, that's really cool. That is entirely creepy, but very cool. Oh, so creepy. Whew. Things that the everyday folk leave behind. Rust Pit. Worlds of Warhammer delves into the background of the Age of Sigmar and the 41st millennium, looking at how stories are created and legends are born. In this issue's installment, Lord Chronologist Phil Kelly, hello Phil, delves into the history of the Age of Sigmar. There is so much to know about the Age of Sigmar. So this is the Age of Sigmar. So this is starting from Sigmar's return and a lot of stuff. Alariel was coming back. Free cities. The Necroquake, Empire of Carrion, the Siege of Sorrow, the Second Siege of Glimsforge, Siege of... so much going on. This time, War in Heish. Why can't I ever remember how they pronounce it? It's Heish. No, Heish. New death rules. What? A trip to the realm of Slaanesh and 4 new warlords. Channel Kingdom, all is not as it seems when the legions of undeath invade the realm of light. New background and rules for Nagash followers begins on page 16. Yes! Okay, let's do it! It's probably not for Night Hunt, though. I get the feeling it's not for Night Hunt. Strange feeling it's not for Night Hunt. It's alright, though. The Tome Celestial. Beneath the mountains of Alvelanoria, in the realm of light. It's gonna bother me. Heesh. It's not Heish. I think it's Heesh. I can't remember. Beneath the mountains of Velanoria in the realm of light lurk the mordant children of Ushoran. Cursed to degenerate lives of cannibalism and deluded grandeur, they are nonetheless called to join Nagash's vast legions of Ossiarch Bonereapers in the conquest of Immetrica. Lumineth? No, not the Lumineth versus Ossiarch Bonereapers. Ooh, I don't know who I would vote for. The Cursed Mountains. That might mean that I got new rules for Ossiarch Bonereapers too. That would be cool. I mean, not that you guys shouldn't have new rules, but I just want something for myself, gotta say. Alright, the Cursed Mountains. In the darkest corners of Heesh, unclean things lurk, though the Lumineth have striven to elevate their home realm to a place of bright enlightenment, that radiance nevertheless casts long shadows. And in those forlorn places, the malodorous courts of the flesh-eaters hold dominion. Oh no. Black Harvest, the Ossiarch Bonereapers are pitiless executors of Nagash wills. When faced with adversity, they will do whatever they deem necessary to achieve victory, no matter how wantonly malevolent their actions seem to those who oppose them. To the Bonereapers, such criticisms are immaterial next to fulfilling their master's commands. Yeah, undead, you know, they just don't take criticism that seriously, I've found. Times of flesh and bone, though Heesh is a land of symmetry and reason, the taint of undeath can be found even here. The Vertigon court has long nestled near the heart of mountainous Immetrica, like a cannibalistic cyst. That would be the worst kind of cyst, if you ask me. And with the coming of the Ossiarch Bonereapers, the power of Shaish waxes ever further across the realm. A flashpoint. As Archon the Black's generals assail the vertiginous peaks, they find themselves lacking the resources to maintain their skeletal legions at full strength. Yet the mountains of Immetrica are home to many ghoulish creatures. Perhaps reinforcements can be mustered. Okay. Realm of Battle. And our battle plan. Battle plans. Lots of battle plans. 3 battle plans. Anvil of Death. Interesting. Anvil of Death flashpoint. As undead warlords rise to prominence amidst the peaks of Immetrica, some of them begin to make names for themselves on the fields of battle. Such martial skill and bloodthirsty savagery will not go unnoticed by the most benevolent Lord of Undead. Benevolent. I think you mean opportunistic. Alright. This year's General Handbook features the Anvil of Apotheosis, which I very much enjoyed. I have to actually get on doing some more about that. A set of rules named after Sigmar's forge, upon which he creates the mighty Stormcast Eternals. These rules allow you to forge a unique war scroll from the ground up to represent your very own custom-made heroes in your Age of Sigmar battles. In this issue of White Dwarf, we expand on these rules and focus on the Flesh-Eater Courts and Ossiarch Bonereapers, giving you a whole host of options for each of these factions that you'll be able to use even if you don't have a copy of the current General's Handbook. For the most noble paladins of the Flesh-Eater Courts, you'll find a feast of gory details to make a uniquely delusional aberrant or one of their loyal courtiers. For those of you that would rather throw in your lot with the Ossiarch Bonereapers, me, you'll be able to piece together your own Mortison or Liege bone by magical bone. Enjoy! Okay, I have a Mortison. I want to do a Mortison. Nom, 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 nom. Let's do it. The 5 steps are as follows. Set a destiny point limit of your hero. Let's skip that. Choose your hero's archetype. Mortison? I'm assuming that's the archetype. Probably should have read something more about this. A blank roll score to record your hero. Equip your heroes with weapons from the armory. Choose a bestial companion, if any, for your hero. Spend your remaining destiny points on any characteristic enhancements or abilities for your hero. Okay, I don't remember how you choose how many destiny points you have. I don't remember how to do that. Many options. Lastly, destiny point. When creating your hero, the first step is to pick one of the following destiny points limits for your hero. Champion, Conqueror, so 20 or 40. As you complete the rest of your steps, each option you pick will cost a certain number of destiny points. This will often be abbreviated as DP. Okay, Conqueror, because why not? Second step is to pick an archetype. These are 4 to choose from in total. 2 for Flesh Eater Quartz, Aberrant or Courtier, and 2 for the Ossiarch Bonereapers, Liege, and Mortison. I'm choosing Mortison because it's a wizard. I am playing a wizard. The archetype you pick will cost a number of destiny points. 6. Okay, I am down to 34 in the upper right corner, and will populate your hero's move, wounds, bravery, and save characteristics. So now we've got a hero who's 5 wounds, 5 movement, 4 plus save, 10 plus 10 bravery. The archetype will also give them a set of keywords and starting abilities. And you can pick one spell from the table overleaf and add it to the war scroll. Okay. This hero is a wizard. They can attempt to cast 1 spell in your hero phase and attempt to unbind 1 spell in your enemy hero phase. They know the arcane and mystic shield spells. In addition, they know any spells you have picked from them from the spell table. Death, Ossiarch, Bonereapers, Mortison, hero, and wizard. The archetype will also give them yep. And there may be an optional rule. Write all of these down on your hero's war scroll after making your choice. Got it. I'm memorized it. Okay. Spell table. Woo. What do we want for my Mortisons? Ravenous Hunger, casting value of 5. If successfully cast, pick one friendly unit wholly within 18 inches of the caster that is visible to them. Add 1 to the attack's characteristic of melee weapons used by that unit until your next hero phase. Well, that's nice. Add 1 to attacks. I'd have like Mortison Guard. Seems good to me. It's only a value of 5. Sounds good. Raise the Dead. Raise the Dead has a casting value of 7. If successfully cast, pick one friendly unit within 12 inches that is visible to them. You may return a number of slain models that have combined wounds characteristic of d6 or less to that unit. Well, Ossiarch Bonereapers already have a lot of return. But if I'm going to be choosing this fellow instead of someone else, then I guess I could possibly choose that one. We'll see. Necrotic Leech has a casting value of 6. If successfully cast, pick one enemy unit within 12 inches of the caster that is visible to them, and one friendly unit wholly within 12 inches of the caster that is visible to them. That enemy unit suffers D3 mortal wounds, then you heal up to D3 more wounds allocated to that friendly unit. Ooh, I think I want that one. Just because it's so mean. Steal your life. Pick one enemy within 12 inches of the caster, and one, yeah. Just put yourself in the middle there. Healing. That seems like a really powerful ability, because not only you get to heal someone, healing someone important, you also get to deal mortal wounds to someone important. I like that one. Immortal Will. Immortal Will has a casting value of 6. If successfully cast, pick one friendly unit within 18 inches, wholly within 18 inches of the caster that is visible to them. You can reroll hit rolls of 1. Nah. Wall of Dust. Wall of Dust has a casting value of 5. If you successfully cast, pick one enemy unit and roll 1 dice for each model from that unit that is within 18 inches of the caster invisible to them. For each 6, that unit suffers 1 mortal wound. So that would be really good against big model units. I still like the Necrotic Leech though. 12 inches. It's not very far away. It's not too bad though. Circle of Death. Circle of Death has a casting value of 7. If successfully cast, roll 1 dice for each enemy unit within 12 inches of the caster invisible to them. On a 1, nothing happens. Well, that would be rough. Casting value of 7 and 1, nothing happens. On a 2 to 3, that unit suffers 1 mortal wound. On a 4 plus, that unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. Roll 1 dice for each enemy unit. Okay. Maybe. I think my guy's gonna go with Necrotic Leech until I do up my whole army and decide that's a terrible idea. But right now it's gonna go with Necrotic Leech. Yeah. Alright. So the next step is to arm your hero. Get up there. With weapons from the armory. Yeah, he's a wizard. He's gonna be running away, I imagine. There are different weapon options for the Ossiarch Bonereapers and the Flesh Eater Courts, as well as a shield option that can be taken by both. A hero can be armed with one of the following weapon options. 1. One-handed melee weapon. 2. Different one-handed melee weapons. 2 of the same one-handed melee weapon, plus 1 DP. Go. 1 one-handed melee weapon and a shield, and 1 two-handed melee weapon. Oh, I don't get to do any ranged weapons. Oh well, that would be so annoying. The weapons and their profiles are listed in the table below. For each weapon, add the profile. Sure. If your hero is armed with 2 of the same one-handed melee weapon, only add the weapon profile once to the war scroll, but double its attacks. Cool. This costs 1 additional destiny point on top of the destiny points cost for each weapon. For example, if your hero was armed with 2 Netherite blades, the attack's characteristic would be 6 and it would cost 5 destiny points in total. Alright, what do I want? Ossiarch Bonereapers one-handed weapons, and their two-handed weapons. 200 weapons. 2 Soul Scythe, 2 inches, 4 attacks, 4 plus hit, 4 plus... No, too hard to hit. Ooh, damage D3, what's this? Soul Staff, 1 inch, 3 attacks, 4 plus hit, 3 plus wound, friend -1, D3 damage. Only 1 destiny point. How many destiny points have I used? I haven't really used very many. Have I? Where's the destiny points going? No. Yeah, I haven't used any. And I've only got... if I chose Soul Staff, I'd only have used 7 destiny points. Netherite weapons. If the unmodified hit roll for an attack made with a netherite weapon is 6, that attack scores 2 hits on the target instead of 1. Make a wound and save roll for each hit. Netherite weapon. Netherite. None of those are netherite. Maybe I'll choose you guys. That sounds nice. How about 2 netherite spears? Can you really have 2? Just 2 spears. Decked out with spears. 2 one-handed weapons. You can have 2 of the same one-handed weapons. Okay. 2 inches, 3 attacks, 4 plus 4 plus. Oh, but it's 4 plus 4 plus. Alright, how about blades? 3 plus 4 plus. 1 damage. 2 each. I like this one that has rend. Ooh. Soul Cleaver Blade. 3 attacks. 3 plus hit, 3 plus wound, rend -2, 2 damage each. 3. Maybe I'll just go with the Soul Cleaver Great Blade. 3 plus 3 plus, rend -2, 2 damage each. 3 plus 3 plus isn't so bad. On the other hand, This would be, if I chose 2 of them, it'd be 6 versus 3. 4 plus, 4 plus. I think I'll go with the Soul Cleaver Great Blade. What's this? Yeah, I'll just go with the Soul Cleaver Great Blade. Now I need a Soul Cleaver Great Blade from a dude. Improve your hero's save characteristic by 1. But I'm using a 2-handed weapon, so I can't do that. What's your save? What, like 5? 4 plus. Yeah, I'll go Soul Cleaver Great Blade. Why not? Alright. Bestial Companions. Fun times. Minor Beast, Mounted Beast. In this step, you need to decide whether or not your hero will have a bestial companion. Why not? There are 3 types of bestial companions: minor beast, mounted beast, and gargantuan beast. A hero can only have 1 bestial companion picked for them. Really? Only 1? Darn. A minor beast follows or guards your hero, such as a swarm of bats or a constructed throne of bones. A mounted beast can be anything from an undead stallion to an ethereal steed. A gargantuan beast is a truly colossal mount, such as a zombie, dragon, terrorgeist, or dread abyssal. If you do not want to choose a bestial companion for your hero, you can skip this step. You can pick 1 of the following bestial companions. Each costs a number of destiny points as listed on the table. Oh yeah, how many destiny points did I use? 3, so only used 9 so far. I don't know what mounted beast I'd have. Gargantuan beast. What size? Mounted beast can be anything from an undead stallion to an ethereal steed. I kind of like the idea of my little Mortison wizard hanging out on top of a Gothisaur's harvester's on his shoulder or something. That's my steed. On the other hand, he wouldn't have all the funny effects of the Gothisaur harvester, so I guess that would be a waste. A total waste. Something to think about though. Ooh, winged beast. That would be fun. Flying around. In the way. Ooh, breath attack. How many do you get? If you have picked a bestial companion for your hero, you can pick any of the following options for them. Each option costs a number of destiny points. Oh. So you can have more than 1 as long as you have the destiny points to do it. Well, for goodness sake. Your hero might not have much going on for him, but you'd have a crazy bestial companion. Something to contemplate. Characteristic enhancements. Oh, that's where the rest of your DP go. Oh my gosh, so much to do. Okay, I should not. There's too much reading. I will take too much of your time on this, but I'm totally making one up. Wizard only. Increase the number of spells your hero can attempt to cast and unbind. So much stuff that you could do with that. Spirit Host. Spectral Claws. And daggers. Cool. Crypt Ghouls. Painting scheme for Crypt Ghouls. Battle Ready and Parade Ready. Battle Ready. Parade Ready. And all that stuff. Painting eyes. I see. You've got a way to paint eyes, do you? It just says then he painted a tiny dot. Cute. That, I must say, was not that helpful. Tom. Hello, Tom. By Tom Moore. And contrast style. Nice. You seem to know how to use contrast paints, Tom. That looks nice. I mean, if Orcs without eyes are your nice things. A Tale of Four Warlords. The mortal realms are in turmoil following the Shaiish necroquake, and the dominion of countless lands hangs in the balance. Now is the time for mighty heroes to assemble their armies and rise up for good or evil. This is a tale of four warlords. Martin Leon is one of the two warlords of Order. The hills are alive with the sound of war. Cool. I like your color scheme. Pretty. Pretty. Ooh. Guided by visions of greatness, Miyuki Folks has begun assembling an all-conquering horde of chaos to bring bloodshed and ruin to the mortal realms. Slaves of Darkness. She tells us why she chose Slaves of Darkness. Hello, Miyuki. Practice Army. And test models. There they are. Looks great. You chose a few different colors. Is that what it is? Test models are painted for Chaos Warriors to help me decide which painting techniques I want to use on the army. Also, Paul helped me kit bash one because I want to try out a samurai theme. Cute color. I like this. I think kit bashing is a bit beyond my ability at this time, but it's something I want to work on during the challenge. Ultimately, I've decided to paint my army using a different method, but the learnings were very useful. I understand. Well, I like that one a lot. It's snowy. I like that one too. And I think I like this one the best. It's just really cool. I like that one, but it doesn't pop out as much as those guys. I like this one. That's my favorite. It's close. Yeah, I like them all. This one just pops out to me the most. The Order of Mordha. Also representing the force of Order is Rich Packer. Hello, Rich. You've got these guys. Well, those are interesting. Members of the Order. Here are some models I painted for my Hollow Heart Force. Oh, okay. Which inspired the color scheme of the Order of Mordha. The model on the end is homage to one of my favorite White Dwarf battle reports, the Battle of Grimdall's Tome in issue 153. I really like that. It's very nice. Her name is Helena Bonsante. The Amethyst Mage from the Bretonian Force. She rode a horse in that issue, but now she levitates. Neat color scheme. Cities of Sigmar. Host of Excess. Well, I know who that is then. Callum McPherson. Hello, Callum. With your demonettes. Whoa. Intense color scheme for that. That's cool. I like that one too. That one reminds me of Ursula from The Little Mermaid. First to be summoned. Here are the few daemonettes that I tried out my color schemes on. After a bit of deliberation, I chose the pale blue scheme, third from the left. Oh, neat. Neat looking armor style. And added to it by highlighting the blue horror with a mix of blue horror and pallid witch flesh. One of the great things about this color scheme is that I have never seen a Slaanesh army painted like this, so hopefully mine will end up looking pretty unique. It's very cool. This one was intense. I like that one too. The Realm of Slaanesh. Realms of Chaos is a series exploring how you can build and paint your models to show what realm they come from. Prepare yourselves for an assault on the senses, because this month we're journeying to the unadulterated Realm of Slaanesh, the Prince of Excess. Ooh, cool. Wow, you're definitely excessive. Unmade. Oh, purple. Pretty. Pretty. Marauders of the Dark Prince by Steve Wren. Oh, look at that. Look at their bases. Very nice. Color scheme with the turquoise clashing against the purple. Pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty. Ooh. Cool. And also very cool. Martin used an ogroid myrmidon for his conversion, giving it the head of a fiend and a spare claw from the Keeper of Secrets. Its ornate headdress is made from Shalaxi Hellbane's hair. I thought so. Very cool. Ah, yes. Converted from... So it's a demon prince converted from the Celeste model. I recognize these guys. As a Warcry warband, mix of humans, Dwarden, that fellow. Definitely looks... Yeah, definitely the iron... Oh, it even has that thing. Yes, it's definitely the iron golem little guy. And elves. Chris used the Wood Elf Blood Bowl team as the base models for most of his elves with a few chaos cheerleaders. All of these guys. Yeah. Cool. Black Corsairs and Drukhari Witches. Converted out of Sisters in Silence. And Sisters of Slaughter. Ooh. Cool. Oh, and Splintered Fang. Chris's leader, as shown below, is converted from a Genestealer cult Magus with a Drukhari Raider, while a Drukhari Raider has been turned into a War Shrine with the addition of Cauldron of Blood Steps. Cool. Very neat. And the Hand and Mirror from the Mesmerizing Mirror Endless Spell. Very cool. Look at that Cauldron of Blood. Oh, and her little wavy hair. Pretty. We're gonna see a better picture of that. No. Oh. Look at these. Noise Marines. Pink and purple and black Noise Marines. With blue and red and green hair. These are fun. Ah, these are fun. John converted these Noise Marines using the Chaos Space Marine kit and Blast Masters taken from the Noise Marine Sonic weapons. Hello, John Ashton. The heads with their distinctive mohawk hairstyles come from Goliath Head's upgrade kit from Forge World. Oh man, these are awesome. Look at that. Do you see those heads? Fun. He's just having such a fun time. Vox Opry's microphone comes from a Skitari Ranger. Cute. Ooh, look at you. Tech Priest Dominus. Wow. He's got so much grunge going on down here. He's been out in combat for a bit. Oh man, I recognize that face. Corpse Grinder Initiate. Chaos Lord out of Abaddon with the addition of the Corpse Grinder Initiate's head. Yeah, they're intense heads, aren't they? Striking pink color scheme and a symbol of Slaanesh clearly show his allegiance. Oh, cool. But, oh my gosh. Oh, what's going on there? Crazy. This is nuts. Does he got a little companion coming around with him? Or is he about to stomp on him? I don't know. Renegade Knight by David Meshede. who painted it to add to his Emperor's Children army. David used the Knight Valiant as the basis for his insane conversion, while the many spikes and blades come from a secret Chariot of Slaanesh kit. Cool. Very neat. Conversions, you gotta love them. Ooh, basing your armies. Bases are an important part of any Warhammer miniature. Not only do they keep your models standing, they also help to tie them to the worlds they fight after. Here are a few Slaanesh-inspired examples. Cool. Looks like candy. Interesting. Oh, cool. Where does that come from? Shattered Dominion's objective set. Neat. Very cool. The Agrillin Earth, the texture paint Agrillin Earth. Oh, you can just do so many different types of things with it. It is such a versatile texture piece. Like cracked earth, or cracked snow, or cracked lava, or anything. And look at that. Creepy. Cracked skin is what it looks like. It's horrifying. Oh, so many creepy effects that you could use with that one paint, or texture paint. In the grim darkness of the future, there is only war. This month, the Alomax system comes under attack in the Sheridan sector, plus new Maelstrom of War rules and an all-alien battle report. Oh my, look at those Death Guard. The invasion of Alomax. The galaxy is being torn asunder. Isn't it always? New war zones exploding into life with ever-increasing frequency. Yeah. In the second part of this Flashpoint series, the Alomax system comes under attack and the Sheridan sector descends further into anarchy. They are us. In the ruins of Hive Grangus, the bedraggled survivors of an ongoing war seek salvation. Surrounded by the arch-enemy, starving to death and running low on ammunition, their only hope is one final attack. Horrors abound in the short story by Callum Davis. The Alomax system. Here is all of our Flashpoint rules. A Maelstrom of War. During the heat of battle, mission objectives can change in the blink of an eye. Troops once held in defensive positions are ordered to attack. Objective once deemed inconsequential are now high priority. These new rules let you experience the ever-changing face of war. Maelstrom of War games, if you're unfamiliar with them, are another way to enjoy the matched play games of Warhammer 40,000. They offer varied and dynamic gameplay experiences with the player's objectives changing regularly throughout the battle, forcing them to adapt and overcome as they try to best their opponent. Over the next 12 pages, you will find brand new beta rules for playing Maelstrom of War games. These rules include 6 missions, 4 stratagems, and 6 sets of tactical objectives that will test your tactical acumen to the limit. Good luck, Commander. You're going to need it in the Maelstrom of War. Beta rules. We are always looking to try out new ideas that we think will make Warhammer 40,000 even better than it is. And the same is true for the Maelstrom of War missions from 8th edition. While it's perfectly possible to use those rules to play a mission in 9th edition, we wanted to try out something that was purposefully different to the previous iteration. Sometimes, when you're exploring new rules possibilities like this, we have found that publishing them first as beta rules has been a very successful part of the development process. So, what is a beta rule? These are experimental rules that we believe will improve the overall experience of the game. And to that end, we invite players to provide feedback on them, specifically their impact and ramifications on the games they play. They are a very real and direct way that you can influence the rules of Warhammer 40,000, and the feedback we receive is perhaps the most important part of the beta rules process. There are 3 outcomes of this feedback. The rules are well received by the community and will likely form the foundation of a brand new mission pack. The rules are well received by the community but require some generally accepted modifications before it is ready to appear as final in another publication. The rules received mixed feedback from the community. Some players love it, others don't. In these cases, we'll go back to the drawing board and develop an alternate solution, or revert to the original version. We hope that you will play and enjoy this beta mission pack and the changes of Maelstrom War contained within, but this is a beta rule, so really, what do you think? Please get in touch at 40kfaq@gwplc.com and let us know. Please make certain the subject of your email is beta Maelstrom feedback. Okay, tactical objectives. 83 to 86. Sure. Maelstrom of War games. The entire process of playing it. Deployment maps. Stratagems. Missions. Brought low. Let's have a look. Tactical objectives. All sorts of... lots of different tactical objectives. Eradication. Maelstrom of War games. So we won't go through all the tactical objectives, but let's just check out how the Maelstrom of War game works. You select a battle size, incursion, strike force, or onslaught. You muster your armies, 1,000 points limit, 2,000 points limit, or 3,000 points limit, giving you 6 command points, 12 command points, or 18 command points. I didn't even notice I didn't have my nails painted. Sorry guys, I was just too excited to start painting, to start reading this. Each players must then select a battle-forged army. Details of how to battle-forge an army, how to use a points limit, how to select a warlord, will just be found in the 40k core rulebook. You cannot include any understrength units in your army. And Chaos, Imperial, Maldarian, are you sure? If either player has access to any stratagems that are used before the battle to upgrade units, these must be used now. Determine mission. The players determine which mission will be used for the game by either agreeing between themselves or rolling 1d6 and consulting the following table. Determine the deployment map. With the exceptions of units with troops or dedicated transport battle rules, or units that are added to your army during the battle that cost reinforcement points, each player can only include the same datasheet in their army 2 times if you are playing an incursion battle, or 3 times if you are playing a strike force or onslaught battle. For the purposes of this restriction, the Demon Prince of Chaos, Demon Prince of Nurgle, and Demon Prince of Siege datasheets are all considered to be the same. In addition, if by deleting the word Cult or Brood Brothers from a datasheet's title in Codex Genestealer Cults, it would match the title of a datasheet from Codex Astra Militarum, then for the purposes of this restriction, those datasheets are considered to be the same. Okay, cool. Dawn of War, Hammer and Anvil, Search and Destroy. Bim, 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 bim. Read the mission, create the battlefield. As you expect, the battlefield size minimum are 40, same as regular size for 40k. Determine attacker and defender. You place objective markers. Objectives per player are 2 for incursion or 3 each. Okay. So you're going to choose your own objective placings. Each time a player places an objective marker, that objective marker must be wholly within a player's territory, not within that player's deployment zone, not within 3 inches of any battlefield, and not within 12 inches of any other objective marker. Okay. Select tactical objective categories. Each player then secretly selects their tactical objectives for the game as specified in the mission briefing and writes them down. Once both players have selected their tactical objective categories, they reveal, so much the same as the new secondary objectives now. Now in 9th edition, okay, declare reserves, deploy armies, determine first turn. Players roll off, the winner declares whether they will take the first or second turn. Resolve pre-battle abilities, begin the battle. Ending the battle earlier, conceding, that's fine. First battle rounds begins. Players continue to resolve battle rounds until the battle ends. Determining victors, ending the battle round. The battle ends after 5 battle rounds have been completed. If one player has no models remaining in their army at the start of their turn, the other player may continue to play out their turns until the battle ends. Okay. So we got our Dawn of War, our Hammer and Anvil, our Search and Destroy deployments, the stratagems. When playing a Maelstrom of War game, both players have access to the following stratagems. Alright, let's see what they are. Fixed determination. Use the stratagem at the start of the battle round. Battle round before generating tactical objectives. Okay. Select one of the tactical objectives that you generated in the previous battle round, but did not score. That tactical objective is treated as having been generated by you for this battle round and counts towards the limit of how many tactical objectives you generate in this battle round. Do not generate another tactical objective from the selected tactical objectives category. Okay. New intel. Use a stratagem at the end. Select one of the tactical objectives categories that you had selected from your army at the start of the battle. You can replace it with one of the categories that you did not select. You can only use this stratagem once per battle. Okay. Interesting. One command point, quick thinking. Use the stratagem at the start of the battlefield, at the battle round. When you have rolled to generate a tactical objective, add 1 to the roll or subtract 1 from the roll. You cannot use a stratagem to change the roll to a tactical objective that you've already generated this battle round. You can only use the stratagem once per battle round. Okay, so lots of random changing of stuff. Standing orders. Use the stratagem at the start of the battlefield. When you have rolled to generate a tactical objective, change the roll to a 1. You cannot use the stratagem if you have already rolled a 1 when generating a tactical objective for that category this battle round. You can only use this stratagem once per battle round. Missions. Territorial control. Ambitious surge. Complex front. Subterfuge and interference. Chaotic engagement. Never surrender. Cool. Must look into that more. That shall be interesting, I'm sure. Genestealer cults versus Necrons. Never surrender. Black stone deposits have been discovered on a mining world of Chlorivel, and the Necrons of the Omthek dynasty have moved to claim them, yet the cult of the Bladed Cog have designs of their own on this valuable material. Conflict is inevitable. Callum McPherson versus Duncan. What? Nice looking board. Not giving away the battle board. Echoes from the Warp. Echoes from the Warp is a regular column about the rules, tactics, and ongoing development of Warhammer 40,000, presented by the team's games developers. This month, lead game developer Robin talks about putting the rules in their proper place. Okay. Robin Credence. Could the rules be army rules? Could the rules live in the core book? Could the rules be detachment rules? Could the rules be stratagems? Stratagems versus upgrades. What rules should go in Crusade? So those are the questions answered in that one. Echoes of the War. Glory points. Dave Sanders. All these sort of things. Path to Victory. In this latest Path to Victory article, Dave Sanders, undecided about whether to bring purity or excess to the depths of Direclasm, presents an in-depth tactical guide to the first two warbands from the Warhammer Underworld's Direclasm. Look at you. Aw, aren't you sweet? You look cool. So you also look pretty cool. I like you. You're pretty. You're both creepy and cool at the same time. Oh, that's, I can't tell. Is that a burn or is that tattoo? Maybe both. Oh, it's like etched into him. Interesting. Funky. I like those, the shields, those ones. Miari's Purifiers. And Miari Lightcaller, the leader of Miari's Purifiers, is a powerful wizard and a capable fighter. An alien, the Mind's Edge. Oops, shoot. Chatting about the various people. The Dread Pageant. Slake Slash and Glizette and Hadzu. High risk, high reward. Where to start? Dawn of a new era. Deep within the sanctums of the Black Library, a team of scribes toils away. With quill and ink they record the saga of the Indominus Crusade and the many wars being fought in the Emperor's name. 3 such honorable scribes join us now to talk about the Dawn of Fire. In the darkest hour, the avenging sun launches a crusade. It will scour the stars and bring light to the darkness. It will reunite mankind and herald in a new era in which the Imperium not only survives, but thrives. This is the Dawn of Fire, the opening moves of the Indominus Crusade. Cool. Oh! If the Emperor protects, why can't he protect this holy shrine world of all places? Someone asks. Nick Kine? Guy Haley and Andy Clark chatted out. Guy, Nick, and Andy are the dynamic trio at the heart of the Dawn of Fire series, the trinary stars around which a solar system of authors, artists, editors, and countless other Black Library staff are working to bring this epic series to life. Says the story so far, the first 2 novels in the Dawn of Fire series, Avenging Sun and The Gate of Bones, are already available from the Black Library and Games Workshop websites, in Warhammer stores, and from many independent stockists. The 3rd novel in the series, penned by Gav Thorpe, will be released very soon. And they chat all about it. Oh. Old Whitebeard Special by David Geimer. The Dwarden brewery of the Bearded Dragon is famed for its ales, and people of all races flock to the warmth of its fires. Yet times are changing, and even now a terrible darkness is stirring. Perhaps now is the time to heed the words of Old Whitebeard. Part 2 of 6. Ooh. Outside the studio. Oh, a tank. Look at that tank. That's not all, folks. Remember Miyuki, folks? I do. Well, her husband, Paul, has also been hobbying, and he's painted a load more Silver Templars. Ah, that's what this is. Very nice looking. I like it. Very much so. This month, we've got just enough space for his latest creation, the Primaris Repulsor Imperator. Paul painted his tank with a lead belcher undercoat, followed by a wash of Nuln Oil and a dry brush of Necron Compound. Well, it looks lovely. He also added in bullet holes, which he made with a 1mm drill bit and then widened with a slightly larger drill bit and a hobby knife. Watch out for your finger, children. To create a crater, he painted the company markings red to show that this repulsor hails from the chapter's 3rd company. Okay. Ooh. Who left the keys in the ignition? Oh, killicans. Wait. These are not killicans. Well, they are killicans, but they weren't originally killicans. They definitely look like they once were. Aha. Sentinels. Yes, there we go. Warhammer World studio member Adam Cooper has been working on these looted sentinels for his Goth orc horde. Apparently the Grots ran in and stole them from the Astra Militarum when no one was looking. Adam used spare weapons from Killicans and Death Dreads that he'd already built to upgrade the sentinels with a bit more close combat punch. He opted for the armoured cockpits too, those lucky Grots. Cute little horns. Very cute. I very much enjoy this. Yep. When Lyle met Niall. Our American editors Lyle and Niall have been meeting up every few weeks to play some Crusade games with their Townkeepers and Necrons, respectively. Oh, super fun. Oh, look at you. The first of some. Dan enjoyed painting his Cypher Lords of Warbrand for Warcry and is hoping to expand them into a Tzeentch army in some way. So he tried out a colour scheme for the Blue Horror. Cute. I think it's cute. Vox Chatter, what is this? Oh. In December, we introduced our bingo resolutions. Here's how we're getting on. Let us know how you're doing. I'm doing terrible. Must say, have I done anything? Lyle has been painting whatever happens to be, so he's got, including Chain Rasp, Knight Armature, and a Chaos Sword. It all counts, right? Okay, he's got 3. And Dan has 2, and Sophie is doing great. Having painted quite a few heroes over the last couple of months, she'll have to start on some units soon. And Matt is 6. Jonathan is 4, and Ben is 2. Ben, it looks like you have to catch up. You're tied with Dan, you're off fine yet. Just do it faster than Dan. Ben's painted just 2 models so far, a Test Reaver to get his sea legs back, and his Funko Pop Intercessor. Oh. We counted the Funko Pop figure as a monster. Okay, what have I done? Lord of War or Behemoth? I guess I'm working on that one. That'll be done. So I've got 2. I've got 2 now. There. Was mine. I did 60 Necrons. Aha! That means I'm 3. 3. Oh, but they only got 1 color on them. I guess that doesn't count. Darn it. Alright. Definitely got 2. Got 2 of them. Fortification or scenery. That should be easy. It feels like I have already done that. But I don't remember. I don't remember. Time flies. Hero or character. Alright, I'm gonna get these done. Totally gonna get these done. It's fun. I'm tied with you guys. Beat me. See you next month. Ooh, fancy. Space Marine Imperial Fists. thought it was Imperial Fist. I was just checking to make certain that they weren't like some alternate chapter that looked like Imperial Fists. They are. This is matte. It's Imperial Fist. These are part of the Phobos wing. Phobos. Ooh. Luminous versus. Or this is just the alternate cover. Ah. And this is what's coming next. Oh, Necrons versus Eldar. I guess. These are throwing me off a bit. These are really pretty colors. Versus Necrons. Alright. Fun. I gotta go paint something now. Oh, no. Sorry, Dan, Ben. I did actually paint a piece of scenery. So she counts, yeah. This is around New Year's. So I'm at 3. Time for you guys to go paint some scenery. This was fun. This is super fun. If you guys want to see how I painted this, then you should let me know. Comment below. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe. And of course, if you were also along playing bingo with your miniatures, let me know what miniatures you have been able to paint up these past couple of months now in the description below. And also, although I'm not too active on Instagram, when I get on there, it's always nice to see pretty pictures of miniatures. So you can always tag me if you have miniatures that you like to show off on Instagram. I'd like to see them. Thanks for watching. Bye!